Once there was a man named Daniel who lived in a city. He had a small and happy family. His wife Jasmine and their son Archie. Life was peaceful for them. But recently, Daniel started facing a problem. He was losing his hearing. It became hard for him to understand words clearly. He often felt confused. Sometimes he felt ashamed when he couldn't follow what others were saying. One morning, they were having breakfast. Archie reached for the toast and said,
"Dad, can you pass the jam?"
Daniel looked at him, confused.
What did you say?
Archie pointed.
"The jam, Dad. Can you pass it?"
He said louder.
Oh, yes. Here.
Daniel said, handing it over slowly. Archie leaned toward Jasmine and whispered,
"Mom, I think Dad is being deaf."
Jasmine gave him a sharp look and shook her head. Daniel didn't catch the words, but he saw their faces. He felt ashamed. He stood up quietly, grabbed his bag, and left for work. One evening, Daniel sat on the sofa, reading a book. Jasmine was dusting the shelves nearby. Without looking up, she asked, "What should I cook today?" Daniel looked at her, puzzled. He didn't hear her clearly. He paused for a moment.
What did she say?
He wondered. Then he guessed.
How about chicken fried rice?
Jasmine gave a small nod. "Okay," she said, finishing the last bit of dusting. She put the cloth down and walked to the kitchen. Daniel let out a sigh of relief.
Thank God. My guess was right.
He whispered to himself. A little later, Archie came into the living room with his school bag. He pulled out his notebook and pencil.
"Dad, can you check my math?"
he asked, looking up. Daniel heard something but not clearly. He thought for a second and said,
Yeah, sure. Draw something nice.
Archie frowned.
"Math, Dad. Not drawing,"
he said. Archie made a face, closed his book, and picked up his bag. Without saying more, he walked back to his room. Daniel sat on the sofa, staring at the floor.
Am I being deaf?
He thought, his chest heavy. On Sunday, Archie's friend Samuel came over with some school work. Daniel saw him at the door and called Archie.
Archie. Your friend's here.
Archie came out and smiled.
"Hey, Samuel."
Samuel grinned.
Hey, Archie.
Then he looked at Daniel.
Hi, Uncle. How's your job going?
Daniel smiled.
Oh. I'm all right. Well and fit.
Samuel tried to hold a laugh. Archie's smile faded. He quickly said,
"Dad, Mom's calling you in the kitchen."
Daniel paused, then walked away. He felt something was not right. As soon as he left, Samuel chuckled.
Is your dad going deaf?
Archie took a breath and said calmly,
No. Not at all.
A while later, Samuel picked up his things and left. Archie walked into the kitchen.
Mom.
Jasmine turned. What happened? Archie said,
I felt so ashamed because of Dad.
Just then, Daniel stepped into the kitchen. He heard the words. Quietly, he sat on a chair. Archie kept talking.
Samuel asked about Dad's job. But Dad said he's fine. Samuel laughed at me. Now he'll tell the whole class.
Jasmine glanced at Daniel, then said gently, Sweetheart. Just like eyesight can get weak, hearing can too. She added, We'll visit a specialist, Daniel. Maybe he'll suggest a hearing aid. Or some treatment. Daniel nodded. Archie slowly walked to his dad.
Dad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Daniel smiled softly.
I know, my son.
They smiled at each other. Moral: Family understands and supports each other.